Grand Rising, y'all. Grand Rising. Oh my god. The dreams that I've been having lately, they're not just dreams. I'm actually doing shit in the spiritual again. You can never take a break from the spiritual realm. Once you tap in, you're tap on, even in your reality with their reality. And sometimes, even the people that you are around with sometimes tend to come to you in a spirit form asking for life advice. And you wondering, I'm not really a life expert because look at my patterns, look how I get far in life doing things. But it all makes sense. Allah sends special gifts to special people that believes in the unseen. Once you see the unseen, you can't unsee it. Trust me. I tried everything. Last night, whole couple weeks, it's like both sides been coming to me, the living and the dead, all at once. And then when the actor passed away on the 15th, she was confirmation that something is far more wicked happening on earth to speak about. You have to believe it and see it for them to order to show you. It's a gift and it's a curse at the same time. Like when spirits cross over or when certain spirits in the flesh come to me, because I can tell. I ask them, are you awakened in reality or are you in another dimension? If they tell me they're in another dimension, I know that they pass on from this matrix into a new realm. So they could possibly need my guidance with where they are in the new dimension that they cross over to. So I guess my spirit children I haven't had born yet, kind of like became my spirit guides. They've been my spirit guides in this realm, but they're just making it more obvious now what they look like. And I don't know, they told me about the other side, the spirit realm right now. It's healing, it's upgrade from its own damages. But like the things that happening here on earth, they told me it's not in order from the Most High. It's not in order from this dimension anyway. It's an order from another realm. They're trying to like transfer souls from this dimension to the next dimension for a beast that gave them their gifts or whatever. You can, in this dimension, he's called Satan, Lucifer, but in other realms, he's called other things. In this realm, he's more visible to the eye, in the mind's eye, because he's learning too how to put his soul into an avatar, into a body, without being actual born. And I think now he figured it out, how to be reincarnated back on Earth. So I just sat there and watched his whole entire timeline last night. And I was like, what? Because eventually we all point out who we think the Antichrist is and this and that, the third. It's not going to be somebody we personally know or somebody that we see on TV. He's going to show up in one dimension, in one reality. They show me it was a woman. They show me it was somebody who's going to be, if Kamala Harris was in president right now, it was going to be a woman, an Antichrist woman like figure. She was going to be born into this realm to take on the order and to keep going with the prophecy that they have. And then there's another timeline where it's a male, which looks exactly how what Lucifer would look like if he was born today in this time. He's been born so many times throughout generations or throughout timelines. I can point out the photos what he could look like today, but I'm trying my best not to, because it's consequences in the spirit realm when we give out certain information like that. We're only making the one side stronger while they're getting ready to attack us on the good side. It's it's the same shit, good versus evil. And in my dream last night, I went through so many dimensions. Like the first one, I went through a mist fall. It was like foggy. It was a mist. I was holding the candle. I could see the fog. You can see the sky reflection or whatnot. You can see it looked like almost like Silent Hill in a way. I didn't watch it. I never watched the show. I mean the movie. I only watched it maybe one time, and then somehow my consciousness put me into a Silent Hill type of thing. So I was going in. I was walking around with a candle, like a candle from like the 1880s or some shit like that, where they was holding it with a plate, and I was just walking around for a while. It felt like I was in the land of Lambo until I saw a soul, until I saw somebody coming from the mist, and we was on a road. And guess who had happened to show up in my first vision, in my first dream? It was my son from another dimension. So I don't have any children in this life, so they come to me in my awakening in their spirit form to tell me certain things that I need to see. And I do pay attention. I do listen. Let me tell you something. Pay attention to your dream. Pay it, because most of the dreams are prophecy. I get prophecy dreams all the time, and I sometimes I can interact with that reality if it haven't happened yet. How I do it and how you can do it too. You can start. You can use the prayer form as a. Prayers are like gateways to ultimate realities, something that you want to manifest, something that you want to happen. But you have to do it in a way where your reality doesn't get screwed up, because it's connected to your subconscious. So anything you're programming in your subconscious to make a believe, it's already gonna automatically happen in your awakening state. If it haven't really happened in your awakening state, your dreams are gonna show you the day before it happens, or months before it happens, weeks before it happens, years. And sometimes it's the same current dream until that reality actually happened. And this dream felt so different. It was a different vibration. It was it was more how can I put it? Humanity, like when it's hot outside, but there's really no wind, no airflow. You can just feel the heat, basically. Even though it was foggy, you would think I would feel the moist from the fog. I couldn't feel that really in that dimension. I did, but it was hot. It was just steaming hot. I know that was a bad sign. I knew that I was entering hell or Babylon in a way, because when you enter into certain realms, it starts off different. You can tell where you're going. You can tell if you're going somewhere heavenly, or you can tell when you're going somewhere hellish. And I don't know why I was traveling a lot yesterday. I was traveling so many places. Like, her death really triggered me. If you don't know who I'm talking about an actress that recently just passed away. She starts with a H, and she was on Bring It On or something, or Step Up or whatever, and she passed away. So, because she'd been around in my childhood for the longest, so she kind of like influenced me in acting and stuff like that. But it's crazy how she just randomly dipped the game. But that's where my children came in last night. Like, well, my son, he came in. I saw him in the flesh first, like in my mind's eye first, in my awakening. I was randomly doing art or something. He came in within the flash, and he was holding a candle too, just like me. He has curly hair, like dirty blonde curly hair, very big afro type of curly hair, and he's light skinned and stuff like that. He was wearing like a white shirt or a blue shirt or something like that, and he just came to me. You're blocked. This is for people who believe. I don't need closed-minded people like you. Sorry. Alright. Closed-minded people are stupid. I'm sorry. People don't get why they get certain things sent to them in their mind or lost in this world. I'm sorry. Like, I could care less what you think, honestly. But, yeah, so he came to me and we started going through realms. The first dimension was like a fog. I guess I was heading into hell. And, yeah. It was crazy what I saw in hell. I didn't see myself in hell. That's a good thing. If you don't see yourself in hell, or if you don't see yourself stuck in any dimension, that's a good sign. That means your spirit is crossing you over in your awakening as you speak. Because a lot of times, if you're having the same current dreams, you're stuck in a loop. You're stuck in a cycle somewhere. And you have to pass whatever thing the Matrix threw at you in that dimension. Yeah. But it's crazy. It's crazy what I've been experiencing. I've been having tons of mad dreams lately. I can't say them all at once, but one thing for sure, they all have a specific theme. And the theme is to transfer consciousness into another body while being in another dimension. I'm like, you can do that now in this current body. You don't have to switch to another body unless you want to see somebody else's ancestors, and there's another way to do that too without killing the current version of you, without destroying the current mind that you have. Well, what it is, you need to let go of the belief system that you have. Maybe that's why you can't get far in the mind, because you're only limited to what you taught and what you are heard. But if you taught yourself something else outside of this time, you're unlimited. You're limited. Like, you're not limited, but what's the word? I don't know. You don't have no time. You don't have no nobody to tell you where your mind should go, where your mind should think. We're not robots, which that's what I'm getting ready to turn into with the whole AI thing. They want AI to connect to our third eye, right? But the thing is, AI can only be programmed to see what it wants to see, what it's been told to see. Just like how it is here. Because like the military use psychological warfare to tell us to move. That's how they get the enemy to, lose its power, lose its gift. So they spread that type of knowledge into homes, into societies where people have the natural abilities to see beyond time and space. But the best way to control them is through psychological warfare. I don't know how I knew. Because I went through it, so it just made it obvious that they've been doing this for years and to come. And I think, I don't know, I saw a little girl in my dreams. I keep seeing this reincarnated vision. I told you this vision before too, with her and Donald Trump. She's supposed to light a candle at a, I don't know, event. Donald Trump is getting ready to have the event. the the fighting event at the Washington thing was just the beginning. Now he's getting ready to move on to the next one, to the next order. Watch. How many of y'all want to bet that there's going to be a female, a young female, maybe about like 6 or 7 years old, 10 maybe younger than that, around those ages, and she's up on stage on national TV, and she's giving a speech, but pay attention to that speech. Pay attention with your spiritual ears, but don't have your subconscious mind open, because they're getting ready to put a spell on America. America's already underneath the spell, but it's just more, it's more attacked on the people who are awoken. Not necessarily people who are asleep. The people who are asleep, they're giving them the program too, so they can prepare to react a certain way when this event happens. And then 2 hours later, after that dream, it was some more stuff that happened during that time when she showed back up, and when my son showed back up as well. But there was another time where I was just walking with death itself. He was telling me about presence, like people energy, how to feel them, people emotion, when I already knew. And I had asked him some questions, like death has a weird frequency, like a weird emotion, like a weird vibration to feel around. Just like in the awakening, you can feel somebody next to you, or you can feel somebody coming. It's the same way that you can do in the spirit. Spirits feel the same way. It's the thought. What it is, what they do, they send you brainwaves, like thoughts in your mind. And they can either hallucinate you, making you think you're going crazy, or you can just rock with it. Most people can't. In the beginning of my awakening, when my powers was kicking in, I couldn't handle what I was seeing. So it was very strange for me to get into this gift. But it keeps me away from like family sometimes. Like it does that. It keeps you away from certain people. The more times you're around a crowd or with people who are unaware with themselves, you can see everything, every part of them that makes them them. You're seeing it from a quantum perspective. You go into their minds, whether you realize it or not. Like you do it with conversations. You know, once they start telling you a story, it starts to form a picture in the mind. And then you're trying to find something to relate to that story. So you try to feel and search. Hello. What's up? What's up, Prince? How are you? You been having weird dreams lately? 'Cause I know I have. I just now started going back to sleep. I haven't really been sleeping lately. I've been in and out of my sleep, waking up in the middle of the night or staying up till 4 in the morning. Tattoos and social media stuff, kind of what's taking a hold on me. And then I gotta do an isolation break soon. I'm trying to start it now, but I don't really need to isolate. I kind of already found what I'm looking for. I just need to express what it is that I am seeing. It's a good rising today. It's like 8:34 right now. I've been going more live on my TikTok. I am good. You have to get enough sleep. I can't get enough sleep. That's the thing. I tried everything. And then I think I finally broke all my old habits. Like, the shit that I used to do, I don't even do no more. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy. There's so many spiders. Yeah. Spiders have a specific spiritual meaning. It's multiple meanings to them. You just gotta pay attention to the sign. Hello, welcome. I don't know. I can't sleep, bro. I really can't. And my old habits, what I mean, like shit, like drinking and shit like that. I don't. It doesn't do shit for me. That's what I mean. There's an old version of me that y'all don't know about. Well, maybe you do, but yeah. The prophecy in America, prophecy is being fulfilled. It's because they wanted to. They're doing it subconsciously without them being aware that they're following something in the system. I'm drinking soda right now. That's what I'm drinking. I need to drink a bottle of water. I must go and buy a gem, get yourself drunk, and then you will have to sleep in the end of the day. I tried that. That shit does not work. It keeps me more aware being drunk. Because I'm more thinking in my mind. And then the gym just keeps me more aware of everything. It tires me out, yes. So I might go walking today. I don't have a gym membership here yet. I'm back in Georgia. So there's a gym like right down the street from me where I can go. I'll just have to sign up for it. I can walk there actually, which is crazy. But anywhere on this road kind of takes like 30 minutes just to get somewhere, or 15 minutes by walking. It's crazy because I'm in the country area. As soon as you turn the corner, everything is like right there from the neighborhood. Yes, I have panda eyes. Best way to describe them. Or I look like I've been crying a lot. That's why I haven't been showing myself. I just look like they look red and it's dark underneath, and I look like I've been in tears all day. I tried makeup. Makeup doesn't work. I'm just letting myself look natural. Where are you from, Prince? Where are you located? Where are you watching from or listening? Man, I low-key wish certain things didn't happen in this timeline, but it did. So now we all gotta follow our type of order because of what happening in social media. Because they're getting close any day now to transfer our consciousness into something else before we can even have a process or grasp of what he did in the first place. My theory is they want to trap a certain god. And that's why they're doing all of this. That's why they're killing certain people who are tapped into his frequency. I can't help that I'm recognizing his patterns, with recognizing the divine patterns. I just can't help it. Because the reason why he wants you to know the patterns so that you can become in the image of him as well. They don't say that for a reason. We are the image of God. Trust me. Not everybody's the image of God. Not everybody has the ability to be like a God. And it's not just about creating and having kids and dying and then starting all over again. It's much more. It's much more beyond that. When you're in your awakening, you can see all things. So wake up. My best advice when you are coming to your awakening, don't be scared of the information that is gifting to you, and make a gift out of it. I mean, he does have a law about that where if he gives you the prophecy of the unseen, don't profit my information. It's much deeper than the way that I'm saying it. I'm putting it in the 7th grade level, so I'm transferring it into a 7th grade level of understanding, of comprehending. The reason why you can't do that is because, one, you're selling a part of yourself that was gifted from God himself. You don't want to do that. You're gifting something, information, to the enemy that could help the enemy instead of saving the enemy and saving everybody else. I'm in that conscious area where he's not making me, I'm making the decision to help the enemy and to help the good as well. Because both timelines are important to keep. And then out of that, I'm gaining access to everybody's ancestors, not just my own. Like, if you speak to me right now, I can see your ancestors. I can see what you look like without you having a picture. If I... My boyfriend's in another state, so that sucks for me. I hate long distance relationships, but this is something I gotta overcome anyway. He's my boyfriend because he's my soulmate. Actually, he's my twin flame, which I found on my journey. He found me. I didn't find him. I asked him so many times, how did he find me? He won't tell me. And he's an Anunnaki god too, so that's crazy. And the fact that I'm meeting all of my people, we all still look the same in every timeline. It's just the world forgotten what we look like. So they create false images of us. Some of it is accurate, but some of it is not. And yes, we had a childhood. And just, I don't see it. Only those who can see the unseen can see it. So yes, I do admit that I am an Anunnaki god. Goddess. I don't know why I was hiding it. I'm about to say. What's up? Um, Ganja? How do you say your name? It's Ganja. That's the best way. Well, welcome. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm very good at reconnecting. Okay, my bad. So you said you can see me and my ancestor. Why do I not trust you? You shouldn't trust me because I don't trust you. You shouldn't trust me because I definitely don't trust you. It's because I can know all things, like secrets that you don't know, or secrets that you do know that you don't want me to know. But that's between you and God, though. So I can't do that. You can contact me. Feel free. Just follow all my social medias. I'll have them listed if you want. I don't mind a conversation or two. I'm very proud of myself lately because even on TikTok, I've been contacting with newer people. I almost got like 600 followers on there. And every day I'm meeting somebody new on there. How much do you do your readings? I don't charge much. Depending on the reading, depending on your question. But I do start off with like $10, $5, cheap, pretty cheap. And no, I will not go to ChatGPT to ask for your question. I mean, to answer your question through that. I go directly to source, to your ancestors. It's kind of like, just think of me as a live Ouija board. Like a live human Ouija board. Best way I can describe myself, my gift. Like I'm texting them in the afterlife while I'm like helping you with your questions in the real life. In the mind, it's like a cell phone is being connected. And I'm just talking to them as they was here in real life. It's not scary and it's not demonic. It's just a gift. Something you can't understand. I always wonder myself why I'm able to do these things. I don't know why. You know what? I'm gonna like my own life. I can't even do it right now. Please advise me where I work. I have too many issues with the senior, some of them exploiting people. So I report them what to expect because they are promoting the guy. Oh, you saw yourself getting the promotion instead. I can see what kind of went wrong. I believe the other guy might have bribed them before you even had a chance to come to them. Because I can see them at like dinner or something and they're talking. He's talking to them. He's telling him about his situation to them. I see the other people, the seniors, shaking their heads like a green type thing. At one point, he might have mentioned you. But I don't know if y'all could be, like, do you talk to him personally, like, one-on-one? Because certain things I don't understand why he's saying it to those people. But what really connected him to them, honestly, he said something about family. I don't know. I can't go into details like that. I see the mouths moving, I see conversation, I see them eating. Uh, in another reality, they're on the phone. He's on the phone with them. And another one, he's in a conference call, or not a conference, but like inside a meeting inside of the office. So they met up like a bunch of times. I can't recall what he said that got him the promotion. Well, that could happen, but you got time to stop it still. Do it in a righteous way. Don't do it where it blocks you and you get fired. Do it in a way where you can see yourself level up righteously. Trust me. You don't want to do it in a petty way. I'm telling myself that's all you want me to see, but I want to keep seeing deeper. I'm like, yo, come back. I do that sometimes. My bad. My spirit can be a little nosy. I get bored in my own dimension sometimes. My own reality. I say you can really manifest this. You're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You got this. I say buy that suit or buy whatever to look fancy to get you in that timeline. You gotta look the part. I think that's what you're missing. In order to be like them, you don't have to act like them. But dressing like them will definitely help you get the job. Like, I would say dress better, but then don't underdress either. Dress in a safe place where the clothes doesn't take you outside of your timeline or outside in a different dimension where you gotta protect yourself. And ask God for discernment. And that's what you need to do. Discernment. And do not wish negativity stuff onto the other guy just because he might get the promotion. Be happy still, because as soon as you think one negative thing, you're already putting your subconscious into that space. So I'm just saying. Like, please don't. And there's also destiny swapping too. So you don't want to do that. Because you don't know what type of path he has to go on in order to get that promotion. So you're going to have to experience exactly how he's experienced it from the beginning or at a current state that he's in now in his mind. So be careful what you ask for. Or ask God, ask Allah for a better job. To seek a better position in life. To see where you saw yourself. And then once you see it, start asking, how do I start? Where do I begin? And if he says begin anywhere, begin at the point where you saw it in point in time. The very first vision. Don't try to create something because you see it. Analyze it. Actualize it. I think that's it.